welcome to a very special episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. I'm Britt Rochelle.
I'm Tiny Tato.
And I'm Muffin.
And today we're going to be discussing Star Wars because, well, May the 4th is coming up, and Star Wars, for most of us anyways, tends to hold a very, very dear place in our hearts. And even if it doesn't, it's not hard to... You've heard of Star Wars. It's so present in the cultural, just everything. It was a cultural phenomenon and still really is, even though some trip-ups have maybe lessened its popularity. I figure, why don't we start by, we'll go around the room and talk about everyone's Star Wars-related experiences. Like, Muffin, what introduced you to Star Wars? When did you watch the movies? Just, what do you think of when Muffin thinks of Star Wars?
What do I think of when I think of Star Wars?
Yeah. Other than the I wanna fuck Ahsoka memes.
The girl that was talking about, it was a really stupid dad joke.
Okay.
Yes. What did a DJ name his son? Eric.
What?
And when she starts laughing, it sounds like one of the Starfighters.
Oh my god.
It's just... and she just... It's done. Like, I'm dying at that point. That's the only thing that I could think of past Star Wars.
I
think we're gonna need to see that.
Admittedly, not what I was expecting, but
Fine.
we might need to look that up.
Look it up.
Let's look it up. What do you even look up to find that?
What did the DJ call his son?
DJ.
Video.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll.
Click the videos tab.
Videos. Is this it?
Not that one,
No.
but...
What did the DJ name his son?
Okay, that's adorable, but not what we were looking for. This must be it, right?
It's a black girl.
Okay, yeah, this is it then.
It ain't that one,
No.
but it's fine. It's just
Okay, I
real
guess-
funny. It's the Sith side. Oh, that one right there. That one.
This one?
Yep.
Could a sad person make this joke? What does the DJ call his son? That's pretty good. God damn it.
Who just doesn't think about a TIE fighter when that laugh is going
TIE
on?
fighter. Like she cracked herself up. That was.
Dad jokes are
golden.
hilarious.
I like
don't
how
understand.
she started it too. It was like, can a depressed person make this joke?
Weirdly, yes.
It's one to die for.
So when did you first watch?
Y'all hang on it.
What started your Star Wars adventure? Like, what movie did you start with, or what was your introduction? I guess what was your earliest Star Wars based memory?
The PSP.
Mm-hmm.
I never started at a movie. I started on a video game, Star Wars Battlefront Renegade.
Fair enough.
After that, I was like, oh, this is a pretty fun game. And then Dad at the time was like, you know, there's movies.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 9 of them. Let's go ahead and watch them.
Mm-hmm.
They had all of the director's cuts,
Oh, nice.
all the single DVDs, and we spent one whole weekend just kind of watching all of them. Can't remember a single one.
That sounds.
All I remember is the Cantina song.
Yeah, the Cantina song's iconic. I love the idea.
Okay.
And then, you know, all the Lego games. Those are fun because, you know, you just vibe out in the Cantina, start a brawl, and everybody dies, and then, yay!
Or if you're me, that's actually what I low-key started out on, unless you count Spaceballs, the parody of Star Wars.
No.
Fair enough. But no, the what I used to do in Lego Star Wars, yes, I would vibe in the Cantina, because you have to vibe in the Cantina, but my favorite thing always has been and probably always will be just playing as R2-D2 and then sending him over the edge just so you can hear him go, let me see if I can still do this. Wow!
You just send them over and over and over.
Over and over and over. It's just the funniest sound.
You didn't think about zapping people with his taser?
Oh, I did that, but it just wasn't as entertaining.
It wasn't as entertaining as
Oh no, it is entertaining. Especially in the Lego ones, because if you zap them, you could spin around after you zap them, and it shoves the person over. So you keep zapping them, they don't move, and you just push them off the edge.
I think I remember doing that somewhat, but I don't know. It was really more efficient to just
Jump off.
I don't know. I think most people ended up with just sprinting them off a cliff at one point or another.
Yeah, 100%. Now, did you play Lego Star Wars? What console did you play it on? I had it on the.
What console haven't I played it on?
I had it on the DS.
I played one of the Lego Star Wars games on Game Boy,
Nice.
then PSP, then DS, then Wii, PlayStation, Xbox 360, and I think I have the trilogy on the Xbox One, so it's got 1, 2, and 3, and then I have another version of it on there. I think it's the one with the Skywalker saga. But I've got almost all the Lego Star Wars games on the Xbox, and I haven't played a single one.
You're a monster. I want to play Lego Star Wars. Maybe that's what I'll do for my Saturday morning stream, is I'll play Lego May the 4th is on Saturday, right? Or is that on Friday? Yay! Yeah, I'll do Lego Star Wars for my Saturday morning stream. That sounds great. It'll be great.
It sounds awesome.
And we'll be there to mock you.
As you should.
I won't, because I'll be working, but...
Lame. What about you, Tiny Tato? What do you know about Star Wars? Or what is your Star Wars life?
I haven't seen any of the movies, and we've already, said that Spaceballs doesn't count.
Spaceballs does not count, but you still watched it.
Yes, I did.
That was funny, though.
And I did play a Star Wars video game on the Xbox 360.
Yeah?
You can lightsaber battle and go through like the story. You can do the fighter jets, and you can also just like have a dance battle with Slave Leia.
Oh, yes. I think I know what game you're talking about. Have you ever seen the was that the one with the Han Solo parody of the oh shit? How's that song go? Like the original one's I think Jason Derulo, and it goes like I'm feeling like a star. You can't stop me shine. I'm heading
Yeah, they
down,
had that. They also had like
But go on. Sorry.
My favorite part of the game was you can be a giant monster and completely just destroy a town, eat people, and create havoc.
That sounds.
It was awesome.
Just want to show. We don't obviously have to watch the whole thing, but I just. Oh, here it is. This is the song I was talking about. You've probably heard it. You've probably seen it. I think this is the game you're talking about. This is like my favorite thing ever. Have you not seen this? Okay, we don't have to watch the whole thing, but you gotta see part of it.
Brings back memories.
Okay, I'm
Now
glad.
they're Fortnite dancing.
This is before Fortnite. Look, it's Han Solo.
And C-3PO.
I'm sincerely disappointed he's not dancing Frozen right now.
Wait for it. Hang on. Long cloud city, my head's in the sky. I'm Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. They just changed all most of the lyrics to make it like Star Wars.
And they did that with
Look,
all the
he's
songs.
full on Fortnite dancing right now.
This is pre-Fortnite. This game.
This is just Dance
Oh my god, it's
Central.
the guy from Fortnite!
Picture in the valley zoo. No. And sun's like carving nights off me. I'm living life now.
Look at the guy in the Connect preview on the left side. He is full on just like half-assed vibing with the song too.
But look,
Yeah.
even the dance moves are Star Wars themed. Falcon and Flight, Trash Compactor.
Yep, and all of the lyrics are changed to Star Wars things.
No, this is.
Look at that stormtrooper in the back on
I
the
guess
right
I was
though.
watching it. Okay.
And I'm
Looks like he's having a seizure.
and I'm pretty sure you can like unlock Slave
Actually,
Leia at
very-
some point.
There's a stormtrooper in the comics that is dying that stands like that.
Good.
He's like infected with a virus.
Good man.
And that's what that one reminds me of.
Speaking of stormtrooper viruses, there is a zombie game for Star Wars coming up.
What?
They're making it to where all the stormtroopers are supposedly infected. Kind of like the Flood from Halo.
Oh my god.
And it's supposed to be like, about as spooky as Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you're just walking down a creepy, half broken down spaceship, and then, you know, full on spidered stormtrooper busts through the metal wall and goes to try and kill you. You know, quick time event, spam a bunch of buttons, and then, you know.
Well, that's not nothing new. There's actually been horrifying alien creatures that took over bodies before inside the Star Wars worlds.
Is this the one, Star Wars Death
Yep.
Troopers? Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a very famous virus inside the
Oh,
comics.
Christ. This came out last year. Oh, you could play it for free?
Full on survival. You can play it for free. Is
I'm
it
in.
alone? One player?
That's what I'm about to find out. Let's see.
Work in progress.
You know, without zombies, that's we stalking. What did it do? Is it on Steam or no?
I mean, I would assume that it's on
It says
Steam.
on Steam, so
Oh my God.
Maybe
Well-
the big Steam advertisement there, you know?
HR.
I can't help you there though, Britt. Like,
It was right there.
you scrolled
You
down.
know I can't read.
You scrolled down for it to be in shot and then asked.
I wonder if it's on Steam.
She was probably at the top reading downward.
No,
Thank you.
she's
I
just
was.
trying to get
That's
into the cosplay of a stormtrooper, missing all of her shots already.
You guys are just being really mean.
Thank you.
No, not really. We're just making a point.
Anywho,
You look like you're making the turtle face from Master of Disguise. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Alright, wrong movie. Goddamn.
I think we need to take away her candy. She's a little hyped up.
it's the caffeine. She didn't have
Alright,
candy.
so you said you could be a big monster in that game as well? I got a little distracted, I'm sorry.
Yes,
But that
you
was...
can like rampage entire cities. It's nice. You can like pick people up, throw them, eat them. You know,
Yeet.
pretty much.
This is Andy. Yeet.
That's wonderful.
And you can like play with somebody else, and you can both be ravaging monsters. It's awesome.
But hear me out. I think if you went to Disney World, Kylo Ren's a walk-around character too. How would you feel about that? You can like wave and talk to Kylo Ren and take pictures with him.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's if you're noticed. Just noticed.
No, that will get you banned from Disney.
It won't. Not
Just
if
jump
there's
in his
not any
arms.
kids.
Just jump into fucking Kylo Ren's arms.
If there's not any kids around, it's fine.
There's kids all over the park and they've got
Not in the
cameras.
family bathroom. That's where kids are made.
Are you suggesting we
Okay, okay.
kidnap Kylo Ren and put him in the
Cause
Yes.
family
Sex
bathroom?
dungeon.
now you're really trying to get hella banned. Because again, when I say walk around character, it means he's walking around in the public regions of the
Right,
park.
but that also means that there's another one walking around on the complete opposite side of the park. So if one misses the rotation, no one's gonna know.
I think they might notice he's missing.
I think-
And he also might notice he's being kidnapped.
yeah,
What
there's
is
usually
he
character.
gonna do? Use the force?
I mean, they have character attendants, usually stormtroopers. So I don't know how much danger you're really
I mean-
in, but
Three's a crowd, but you know.
God damn it,
May the
Muffin's
fourth be
all
with you.
in for this Kylo Ren sex dungeon. In a
You gotta
public-
have goals. You gotta
Gotta-
have priorities, you know?
Gotta have. Remind me never to take you to Star Wars Land.
I would mainly just look for Ahsoka. Yeah, that's it.
That tracks.
So I mean, it's not hair that you're pulling.
No! God damn it!
well, there's a reason why they like that.
They're handlebars.
No!
Exactly.
They're not handlebars!
One in one hand and you start
Like a
revving.
motorcycle.
Is that part of her head?
Yes.
Yes,
But she feels it. And you start twirling it in your fingers.
God.
I mean, they're the perfect shape.
I think I remember I was at a Star
For
Wars.
what?
Handlebars.
I was at a Star Wars.
You know, a
D&D
nice
campaign.
grip.
Just tie a little knot right there in the middle. Use
Have
that
the
as
reins.
What, you gonna get her a bit next? Like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Or even better, you just loop around the neck. Oh, twice the pleasure there.
Thinking the hard questions.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
The hard-hitting things everyone's thinking about on May the 4th.
Exactly.
Fuck Ahsoka. Damn.
No, not just how, but how to make it better.
Yep.
Really enjoy the
lightsabers,
experience.
nice little scorch marks.
That sounds like...
No.
No.
Yeah. Knife play, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's... No.
That's
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
That's
In
what
Star
I'm saying,
Wars.
like,
a cut and flesh burning off is completely
Nobody
different.
said put it all the way through the leg. You just right next to it.
I mean, if you want to do, like, a proximity thing where there's, like, this much space,
Yeah.
like, sure, but you're
Yeah.
not, like, scorch marking
No.
people.
But
No.
also, like, you have to have a lot of trust in somebody for them to have a lightsaber. It's
You're right.
See, I
pinky time,
I'd
right?
have to have. I would have to have the Force because the moment that gets too close, I'm just going. Get that shit away from me.
Now at that point, I'm just like, I guess this is gonna be how I die.
I mean, that's
At least
Oh,
I'll
all
die
right.
happy.
so we've got two ends of the spectrum here. Going, okay, the fuck not, and then going, I guess.
I mean,
Not
at
seen
least you'll
the
die
meme.
doing something you like.
I guess. What meme are you thinking of, Muffin?
Who's the girl in the really botched Star Wars movie that came out
Which one?
recently?
Right?
Rey.
Oh.
The meme is this used to be your dad's, and it was the lightsaber, and you see her just like off camera.
No.
And then they digitally made it to where the saber went through her body because she was,
No.
accidentally flipped the switch and
No. Maybe we do
doing
that.
something you love, right?
Okay.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
Maybe not that far.
So I'm gonna Garrett
Oh,
save
I
us.
mean-
How did you get into Star Wars?
Please.
Talk about Star Wars. Anything Star Wars, please.
These are not the answers you were looking for.
But think of the way you could use the Force.
Sound guy.
Vibrate the shit out of it.
You could be like across the room, just like, yeah, you like that?
No. Oh.
I
Christ.
think if you're on the dark side, you got electricity on your hands.
Yeah.
Force light.
Mm-hmm.
I got shot.
Oh,
in the
that's-
fingers.
Ooh, tingly.
You have to do the Palpatine voice though.
Ciao.
Ka-chow.
Yeah, I
Mixing two Disney
huge
movies.
fan of the Star Wars series, entire thing. We watched it on VHS.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah, that's usually what a VHS is. It's solid.
It's very solid. These things are just bricks. It's pretty cool. First watching it, the lightsaber battle's pretty alright by comparison to what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Phantom Menace, Darth Maul, Duel of Fates. Yes,
Pretty fucking
please.
dope.
They definitely really upped the game from what it originally was. After that, I played Lego Star Wars with my across the street neighbor because he had everything.
Oh, was he rich?
Above, he was above our class.
Like so,
But
like
everyone in our town was so.
middle class, upper middle class, that kind of thing.
So yeah, we play. I'd come over and play Lego Star Wars with him all the time. It was super fun, stuff like that.
Hey man, want to come over and play Legos?
I was like,
Lego video games are generally cheaper than actual Legos. That's
That
for
is
sure.
so
we
true.
played Lego Star Wars all the time. He's
I don't know what Lego set you're buying.
he was
Death
a
Star.
little crap. I hated the hell out of him, but he had Legos, so
Yeah, fuck that guy.
yeah, Yeah, he's the rich friend you want to play with but don't want to associate with.
Oh, that's
unless
mean.
you're explaining to people that he's rich.
Wow.
I don't like him for his personality, guys. It's his money.
It's just money.
It's money. It's okay.
Hire a robber. Alright, so that house down there, he's got like a shit ton of Legos. I wanna.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
You can take all the money, just give me the Legos.
always been a huge fan, and I always try to read what books I can about it and watch more. Sword fighting. Whenever we got the chance with lightsabers, we'd go all out and beat the holy crap out of each other.
As one does.
As one does.
If she breathes, she's a thought.
All women are queens. And yeah, no.
We'll have to redo that one for a TikTok. That'd be great.
No, she was yeah. So Star Wars was very, very, very great in my life. I think Spaceballs does count personally.
Yeah.
I think it's a great starter for anyone who wants to watch Star Wars.
You won't get any of the references.
But it's still
No.
funny.
Doesn't matter.
It's still
Watch
funny
Star
as a
Wars and you're
standalone
like,
film.
Oh my god, I get it now.
Yeah, and then you go
No,
back
you're
and rewatch.
supposed to watch the original and then the parody because then you don't go, huh?
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck is
What does
a
that
short?
mean?
No, it's just funny
Who
as
the
a
fuck is
standalone
this
film.
Han
It's-
Solo guy?
Well, no, it's shit. What was his name in
Pizza
Spaceballs?
the Hut.
I don't. Pizza the Hut was pretty great.
No, I get it. Definitely should watch it afterwards.
Yeah.
Should not start with it.
I definitely did. My mom. I swear I'll have to double check with my mom, but she freaking loves Spaceballs. I'm pretty sure she has never seen a Star Wars film.
I mean, by your guys' standards, she has. It's just the Dollar General version of
May
it.
the Schwartz be with you. That's close enough, right?
Not at all.
And also, Legos are so expensive. What kind of
No,
Legos
they're not.
are you buying?
Yes,
The
they
last
are.
Lego set that I didn't buy was free. I just walked out of Walmart with it.
That's different.
That's
So that was the picture
That's-
I saw on the internet.
was that you during all the what was it? What
It
was
was-
The looting.
the looting? That's what it was. Did you
Who
loot the
fuck is
Legos
this
from
guy
Target?
who braved
No, there's no Target around here. It's an hour and a half away.
It was a
But no, I-
Walmart. It was a Walmart.
It was a
He
Walmart.
said the quote was, "Who the fuck is this white ass white nerd dude to brave both the riot, which was happening right there. It was on camera. Like this whole riot where all these it's like literally a bunch of black dudes were fighting each other and stuff like
For
that.
like groceries and stuff.
Like fighting
Yeah, I
for
remember.
all of it.
And
You see
TVs.
this one white nerdy looking dude
Walking
Walking out with a
Legos.
fucking Lego
the
set.
Millennium Falcon thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna loot something worth of value.
Well,
You can
see-
resell the Millennium Falcon in a
And they were
cellophane
like,
box.
Who is this guy braving the riots and disease just so he can get his motherfucking Legos?
Well, here's my thing. To
trooper.
illustrate how expensive Legos are, I was at Walmart yesterday, and I can't remember which set it was, but it wasn't any of the big. It wasn't like a Millennium Falcon. It wasn't a Death Star. It was like a standard Lego set. It wasn't one of the
TIE
mini
fighter?
ones. No, it was. I don't think it was Star Wars, but it was a Lego set, and it was in the clearance aisle. In the clearance aisle, it was $50.
Oh yeah, I've been to Legoland in
it's
Ohio, and I got a Lego set for $140.
That was your cherry blossoms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when those came out. The cherry blossom sets.
Yeah.
They were on Amazon for like $40 before everybody blew it up.
Well, it's like a Japanese tea house with cherry blossom trees.
No, I'm talking about the one where it's like a pot about that big and it's just got the cherry blossoms on it.
Oh yeah, no, hers was different.
Yeah.
I
But
still have my very, very old Lego set. Like when I was a real little kid.
and in this case, what I'm about to say is a little different because it takes into account like inflation and demand and supply and all that. But I know a big one is everyone wants to build like the Lego Death Star, right? You don't love Legos.
I have a Lego Nissan Skyline sitting
Why?
on top of my computer.
But you don't want to build a Death Star?
No, that's just a waste of time.
Usually it's the Millennium Falcon.
I
Fair.
don't even want to build that.
It's 'cause
Once it hits a certain amount of Lego bits, I'm like, that's too much. I'm not doing
I
that.
spent 4 hours on that Lego set, and I enjoyed it. Thank you.
I love Legos.
The car that I put together, it said on the box that it was going to take minimum of 6 hours. I put it together in an hour and 10 minutes before I had to leave for a holiday.
Speed run that?
No,
Speed
because
run
once I'm
Legos.
in it, I'm just...
He's a speedrunner.
He's a speedrunner.
I put it all together and I was like, alright, that was fun. And then I just set it on top of the computer, and I haven't stolen another box of Legos yet. So
Yeah, stolen another box of Legos.
the next one is gonna be a Bugatti. So like,
Yeah, soon.
The last one I made was like a little Lego Squirtle. It was adorable.
I have the mini set. It was Harry Potter, and it was Harry and Luna on a cart being pulled by a Thestral, and there's baby.
Yeah, I remember making that one.
I made that one. I made that on live
I
stream.
mean, she made that one.
I
Definitely.
did.
there is a shop in downtown Nerdheim.
Yeah.
You can buy little packets of mini Legos,
That's what I got.
like the little tiny
Not
pellets,
that. No. Not the tiny one.
and you can make Goku, you can make Naruto, you can make like any of the
That sounds
characters.
awesome.
You can make cars, you can make Pokemon.
For some reason, it's just more impressive
that was
if it's
this big, and it was a little Squirtle, and it was like, yes, now I'm going to lose its tail over and over again.
I mean,
I almost
once
lost,
you put the bits together, you just glue them, and it
almost-
never has to fall
I never
out.
liked that.
No.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why are you going to dismantle
You
and
have
put it
to,
back together?
but that means you have to systematically pull it back apart so you can glue it. That just sounds tedious.
Or you just
No,
glue it
you-
as you go.
You
Right.
glue it as you go.
Fair enough.
What kind of what?
What if you
I put
fuck
this
up?
all together
What if you fuck
now.
What if you fuck up the instructions? You have to go back and see where you fucked up.
Then you don't fuck
You've
up.
got an extra piece, you don't know where it came
That is
from.
called
an extra
confidence.
incentive.
It's called reading the instructions.
But I always like putting the sets together and taking them apart. So
Well, my point is,
I hated gluing them.
no, I'm not about that. I'm just bad at gluing things too, so I don't want it like down the sides or anything like that. Make it look weird.
If I was gonna glue it, I would glue it, sand it, and paint it.
There you go. Well, I guess going a long way around back to my point. So a lot of people they want their Millennium Falcon, they want their Death Star of Legos. And I thought it'd be really cool to build one, so I looked it up on Amazon, and I did end up putting it on my Amazon wish list that people can buy things for me. I'm not expecting anyone to buy me a Lego Death Star, because right now it's listed at $1,000, because it is a discontinued item and
We
also
can
highly
just
sought
3D
after.
print one for you.
Exactly. I just won't be
If
able to
you
build it with
really-
Legos.
no, are you
I'm
sure?
not sure, because the way that Nintendo and Disney are going around with like a bunch of lawsuits, I don't think you'd be able to find a lot of models for
Yeah, but
Disney.
I would rather figure out how to make it myself and model it on the computer and print it than spend $1,000.
See, that's my thing is I don't want
It would be a
to.
lot cheaper.
Yes, like
A lot more time consumed.
I don't care.
I just don't want to individually print off the Lego pieces. You know what
Pussy.
I mean? What?
Pussy.
Thank you, Joe.
I'm not.
Not an actual cosplayer. Crazy.
He's
I'm
right.
the only one on screen dressed like I'm in Star Wars.
Haven't you
I'm
seen
dressed
Mandalorian?
in screen. It's just I'm permanently tired. I was too tired to get dressed up. Thank you.
That's his dress up.
This is my ass kicking outfit.
If you haven't
He has
seen,
an 8, okay?
If you haven't seen Mandalorian,
Yeah,
they're
see?
space
whole
cowboys
week.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are now.
That's why he's so tired.
Yeah.
I've only seen season
They're
1 of The
there.
Mandalorian. I don't know. I thought it was fine after one
Season
season.
1 is the space cowboy part.
Isn't that where they pull out a black lightsaber?
The
Mandalorian?
lightsaber. It's supposed to be a big thing in Mandalore.
Okay.
It was always supposed to be there.
That big black saber.
That big
A
black
big black saber.
mm,
It's heavier than other sabers.
Of course.
hangs and it swings.
It what?
What?
Swings, yes. Why would it hang?
On your
That's
hip.
because you can't pick
'Cause
it up
it's
unless you
small.
have a special amount of force potential.
Why is it hanging?
Because it's on your hip. Duh. Get your minds out of the gutter. God. These
Oh, mine wasn't in the gutter. But alright.
It mainly hangs when it's in your hand, but
whatever. Yeah, dude.
mainly when it's turned on.
Hey. Well,
I'll
fun.
bring the
Wouldn't
joke
it
up
hang
off
less
screen.
when it's turned on?
Funnily enough, my earliest Star Wars memory
Yes.
it was actually kindergarten. I had not seen any of the movies or anything like that, but there was this boy, well, it was like kindergarten, first grade, early on in my schooling. There was this boy that I thought was very cute, and I had a huge crush on him. And so obviously I was paying rapt attention during show and tell.
Nerd.
His show and tell item was a little. It might have even been. No, it wasn't a Lego figure. It was just a figurine of Jar Jar Binks, and he was so excited to show it off because that was his favorite Star Wars character. And then later on, I watched Spaceballs and played the Lego Star Wars, but I did not actually watch a Star Wars film until I was, I want to say, 18 or 19. Because, yeah, that would have been around 2016, I think. I would have watched the first Star Wars. And I blew my friends away because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was like a great movie. I'm like, how have I gone like, almost 20 years of my life with this cultural zeitgeist blow up massive popular thing, not watching it. But what blew my friends away is I did not understand apparently how death works in the show. I won't spoil who it is, but let's just say someone gets whacked with a lightsaber and he just kind of falls.
Perfect timing.
Like that, like the curtain just did.
Yep.
I have the Force.
She said falls.
I have the Force.
Great killer.
have
She's
the
a
power.
witch.
This is why we can't have Jedi.
I'm a fucking Jedi.
You're just like Rey.
Am I Mary Sue McGee?
You're like the useless Jedi.
Wow.
That's what Rey was,
Like
okay?
this-
She was a useless
Rey-
Jedi.
Look,
Like the
could
Sakura
be
of Jedi.
anyone in the
Look.
Star Wars universe.
Look.
I'll
Oh,
have you
right, because she struggled pulling a ship, and fucking Darth Vader was just like, alright, come here. And fucking pulled the Falcon, the Millennium Falcon down.
It is kind of hilarious that Darth Vader don't lose.
Look, I tried
I'm
to
glad they
watch.
kept that consistent through everything.
I tried to watch the new movies shortly after I watched the original trilogies, and I don't know, they just couldn't hold my attention. I never finished them.
I can tell you exactly why.
Just because they're boring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They put minimum effort into every film.
Yeah.
The newest
Minus
one,
the
newest
the
three.
older ones. Yeah.
They just took the plot from the first movie
And
Series.
expanded it.
They didn't expand it. They did
What
nothing
is
with
that
it.
what is that Mr. Krabs meme? Like, why did you do this? Money.
Nah.
Money.
That's why.
Capitalism.
No, it's literally the same plot.
But
The most messed up part was bringing Emperor Palpatine back.
Unlimited power.
But no, basically, so the dude gets hit with the
You'll
lightsaber.
understand it later.
You will.
Yeah, I probably
The
will.
the dude gets hit with the lightsaber and his robe falls, and he just disappears. He's just gone. And at the end of the movie, I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see what happened to this character. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like,
You
well,
talking about Obi?
yeah, like I didn't understand that he went. I didn't. He just disappeared, and he's like, he's not.
He was vaporwaved.
He's like, he's not coming back. I'm like, what do you mean? His robe just disappeared. He didn't die. He's like, I'm like, well, shit. And they were like, I have never met anyone who watched that and misunderstood what happened.
Yeah, 'cause usually when people just they don't come back.
I thought he teleported. It's a fucking space opera. What do you want from me? Like,
How would they teleport?
last
That's
second.
what Darth Vader was scared of.
That Darth Vader thought the same
Go try
thing.
it.
Darth, like, right? What? Like, okay, if you had the power and you had a lightsaber coming towards you, and you wouldn't just go, "Oh shit," and zap out of there.
All right, so we're mixing Dragon Ball Z and Star Wars here, ladies and
Look,
gentlemen.
There was a fear that
He
there
said,
was a fear if you had enough control over the Force, you could teleport.
I mean, you can fucking fly in the newer ones.
That's why it was such a fear. Darth Vader could fly. It's horrifying.
The Force Unleashed, the video game, you could fly, and you could also make other people fly, just, and they're gone in a mist.
Palpatine could also fly.
Yeah,
Palpatine is also
I
an ass.
basically thought he had just teleported, and they were
He's
like,
a
"Sweetie, no."
politician.
Sweetie, he gone.
Palpatine.
He dead. He ain't coming back.
But I did
I
watch.
just don't get the whole, he got sliced, the
I
robe
didn't see.
drops,
Well,
and
there
you
was
were like,
no blood
huh.
or burning or anything.
well, wonder where he went.
The robe wasn't even singed. I didn't.
But you didn't think,
That was the
maybe he's
was
dead,
that
because
the
it just,
first-
you know,
He
slice
just
and...
poofed.
Was that the first movie?
Yeah.
So
Literally
when
episode
somebody
4.
dies, are they supposed to poof? Is this like a ghost
Did
thing?
you
I didn't know.
Would
It
you
was,
rather like the screaming pain, the searing
Look,
flesh,
I had-
the smoke?
I had fresh eyes. I did not know the rules yet. I was, oh, the pain. I expected
Fresh
a
eyes.
body, okay? I expected a.
If she had watched the other films beforehand, I guess that makes sense. You know, with the whole people getting dismembered and stabbed and dying.
No, but this was a new universe for me. I had no idea what the rules were.
Okay.
Rules of dying. You die.
You poof. You just disappear.
You don't. Nobody poofs. This is
He
not.
poofed!
This is not Fairly Odd Parents.
He poofed!
You don't go poof, and you're gone.
He did! His body was gone, his robe fell on the ground.
Which means
He
his
poofed!
die. He did not poof.
He poofed!
I
He
mean,
died.
In modern day standards, that would literally never mean he died. Oh God, his death, it wasn't very obvious to the point of him having a full monologue.
Poophead.
I guess
He dead.
it'll come back
He
later.
dead. But I did watch the prequels, and I didn't think they were as bad as people said they were. I thought they were fine. They were okay. I'm not glad I didn't like Padme. Did not like her.
Of course, you didn't like Padme.
There's only one guy that I believe ever truly revived off fan service.
What's
and
that?
That was Darth Maul. That fucker would not die.
People
Vader,
love Darth.
though.
He's got a.
Darth Maul.
You've seen Darth Maul, at least,
Undeniable.
right? You know who that is?
With the red face.
Yeah,
the
spikes
black
all over him.
spots.
Yeah.
He's iconic. Everyone loves Darth Maul.
It took forever to actually kill him.
And didn't he get sliced in half?
Yeah, and then he fell down a fucking shaft.
Yeah, but you know it didn't happen?
He didn't poof. I could see it in his face.
Yeah, but
Did you see the idea?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I saw the light bulb.
Ding! I used the Force.
Yeah.
Not like I did, apparently.
like, how many people thought Anakin died when he got all of his living?
No spoilers
Yeah, remember,
here.
you can't spoil it.
No spoilers.
Don't make me get dad.
Okay.
No spoilers. No, the only thing I will say that I don't like, I won't spoil anything, but
Spoils immediately.
my big problem with Padme is pretty much the plot of her whole romance arc literally
Spoiled.
goes, you want to be an evil dictator? That's so hot.
That's relatable, though.
But not from her perspective when she's an actual politician.
God,
she's a
finish this.
she's a
That's why.
diplomat who wants peace. But
See, that's your problem. You didn't realize she's a diplomat.
She might want peace, but you know what else she wants?
A piece of something.
no,
She wants that Force used in
She
a
wants
different
that
way.
power.
no.
Unless Padme was under the influence of the Force.
Ah, yes. The Force.
The Force. But we'll watch the prequels and then I'll rant even more. But I won't. My rants may spoil too much, so I'll zip it. Let's see. Well,
There's so many memes that we can't even reference
so many
because of
memes.
that one.
So many memes. It's okay. We're gonna watch Star Wars. We'll watch all the movies, even the bad ones. It'll probably. I think Clone Wars is actually a good series. I haven't. You don't like Clone Wars?
The animated one?
The animated one.
Garbage.
What?
I like it.
Straight
You don't like
dog
the
shit.
Clone Wars?
I've
Straight
heard
dog
bad
shit.
things about it.
I liked it a lot.
I've heard really good things about the Clone Wars. I actually haven't seen it myself, but I'd
Straight
like
dog shit.
I was
Don't
in
even
a
bother.
I
I
was
don't
in a
believe
Star
you.
Wars D&D group, and they
Y'all
all
are
talk shit about the Clone
psycho.
Wars.
Oh my god.
So just stick with the main process of the movies. Skip the dog shit ones. So Clone Wars completely out of the picture.
But does that mean we're skipping the prequels? Because I don't think they're dog shit, but a lot of people do.
A lot of people have bad opinions.
There
but
you go.
Clone Wars, however, is
It's not one of those bad
Sounds like
Not a bad opinion.
Sounds like you have a bad
because
opinion.
literally
Problem
about
is-
80% of the population that like Star Wars will not watch Clone Wars. Because does nothing for the story. In fact, it will go back and forth between different sagas, and you're like, who the fuck is this guy?
It's almost
Where
like
the fuck did
shit
he go?
happens at the same time.
No. Doesn't do anything conducive for the story. Start from one to the end
Well,
of the standard movies.
but
What I like about that is it's like I've heard so many people talking shit about the prequel trilogy, and then this new trilogy came out, and they're like, it's not that bad.
Comparatively.
well, fine. Since you're the expert on Star Wars lore,
He's not.
I'm not. I just know what good movies are.
Do you?
And Clone Wars, not any of them.
Clone Wars is a series, for one.
I'm sorry, but it's garbage. Garbage.
Era. Oh god, I haven't seen it. But
Every time it would come up on Cartoon Network, I'd be like, alright.
sounds like a skill issue.
I actually, I played as
Sorry, I watched TV as a child. What did you do?
Same thing.
When I played my Star Wars D&D game, I played as a blood carver assassin named Leskar.
Nice.
And it took about
Basic.
3 whole sessions before they figured out he was a doctor, not a assassin.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. No.
I was a 4-foot barbarian.
I don't remember
Pretty
what my character was, but I guess I was a mechanic because I wanted to have a little heal bot with me, but we never got far enough in the Star Wars game for that to really mean anything.
Yeah.
My character had an insane amount of stealth. There's a character who could use the Force to see all around them and stuff like that, and they were beating the shit out of everybody, and they were like, "Somebody stop her!" I was like, I sneak up on her and karate chop her in the back of the head. Critical!
Amazing.
How did you sneak up on her? It's like literally like the door opened up, I was sipping a soda, I was like, oh shit! Just dropped her right there.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was super strong, and to the point where I would forget to add my modifiers and still like kill all the enemies.
Nice.
Had like a 2-handed mace. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
But it wasn't a lightsaber.
No, it wasn't.
Not everyone needs
I didn't have the
lightsaber.
Force.
She's
So?
not Force sensitive. She didn't have enough midi-chlorians.
I had a 2-handed mace and a lot of rage.
Menachlorians. Not mini-chlorians.
It's midi-chlorians. It's MITI.
It's not mini-chlorians.
No, I didn't say that.
Mitochondria is the power.
It was midi-chlorians.
No, it is not. It's minachlorians.
Why is that doing that?
Because you're just,
So midi-chlorians, whatever. I didn't say mini. It was
You
midi.
said mini.
I said midi.
You
It's
said mini.
Nope, she said MIDI.
It's
MITI.
Mini.
I spelled it wrong, obviously,
Well,
but
there you go. There's your problem. Spelling is your problem.
you're the problem.
You know what
Maybe
actually
we're
is the
all
problem?
What's next?
Poof.
Gaze? Your nose?
Well, the next, I guess, a good question. Again, we'll start with the expert over here. So, what the proper order to watch the Star Wars movies in? Do you do it chronologically by the years they came out, where you start with episodes 4, 5, and 6, or do you start chronologically, where you start with 1, 2, and 3?
Chronologically.
Which way?
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
There's only... Chronologically, what does that mean?
Chronologically, I asked you chronologically where they came
Okay,
out, release date,
so
or chronologically the way
When
they
you start
happened?
counting, what do you start with? Do you start with 4?
1,
Okay, what comes after 1?
2.
Okay, and
I'm
after
so
2?
smart, y'all.
It's 3. 3 comes after 2.
So we start with the prequels and then go into...
Chronological order. 1...
Oh, I didn't even realize Nibbler was in here. Anyways.
Jesus Christ.
I'm having a day, apparently.
Yeah, you are. Just eat your toast.
I will eat my toast. And you guys can figure out what Star Wars thing we're talking about next while I eat my damn toast.
We can talk about Lego sets.
We've talked about Lego sets.
No, but we didn't talk about the 25th anniversary Lego sets for Star Wars that's out.
We did not. Let's look that up, actually. It's pretty cool.
25th anniversary Lego sets for Star Wars. You get the Chewbacca. I got the Tato. Celebrating 25 years of Legos.
Oh my god, it's an R2!
And it comes with a little plaque.
Oh, it's
Look at it, he's so cute.
it's the pilot of R2. It's a little Sith guy.
I love you!
It's a midget.
I always knew R2 was evil.
Look at him go. You go.
We actually saw one at the convention.
Wait,
One of the
scroll back up.
little R2-D2s.
Yes, we did.
It's the one scene where the stormtrooper shot a person. Out of 1 in every 5 billion
hallway.
shots in the entire series,
Oh,
it's
that
the
is really-
only one that hit a shot.
That's awesome.
He was actually commended off screen and then killed.
Oh.
Because nobody's better than Darth
No,
Vader.
yes, exactly. Darth Vader was like, "Oh, you hit him? Good job. You're dead."
Anyone else?
You did, you.
Do you like winning?
You like winning, son?
Are you winning, son? You sure I'm not?
Alright, we got R2. Is that it? That can't be it, right?
Well, I mean, if you would
That
look.
can be it.
No! Not for 25 years.
Wiggles!
Why are you playing like that? Why are you talking like that?
Why not?
Legos!
It's his inner child coming out when he
Yeah,
sees
Legos!
Legos.
I do like Legos. I am a child when I play with Legos.
See, look at that.
Oh, they're premiering. In 1 day, 13 hours.
She
40
said, "Is that it?" Of course not.
On
There's
May
more
4th.
Wiggles!
It's going to be premiering on
Oh,
May 4th.
Legos.
See, look, a TIE fighter.
Sounds of the galaxy.
I wonder if it's just R2D2 screaming in different tones.
I'm not. seeing-
Please let that be it.
Make the trip. Is this like a trailer? Let's look at this.
Is this a trailer or big play button?
Gonna fight. Okay, that's cute.
Hey, it's Ahsoka.
Yeah, you would know,
That's-
wouldn't you?
Right off the bat.
Uh-huh. Eyes locked with
Here
her
are
little
products.
Lego eyes.
Yeah, bricked up over here.
Yes. The AT-AT is $849.99.
Wiggles!
It's on back order.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Wiggle.
Oh, this one's coming soon. A TIE Interceptor for $229.99.
Yeah, I'm not spending that much money on a Wiggle set.
We told you Legos were expensive.
Wiggles.
Legos.
Wiggles!
I think I feel every time I'm in the store there's Legos. I love Legos.
Hey, look. The Millennium
A
Falcon.
Droideka.
Hey, look, it's
$85.
only,
It's actually not bad. Like, it's still expensive.
You could
but
probably find it at Walmart for free, though.
It's not gonna be free.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
if you just fucking walk out with it.
Sounds like a 5-finger discount.
Exactly.
What you do is you put other stuff in the cart, scan everything else, but when you leave the Lego set in the cart, you start piling stuff on top of it.
No, do not. We're not promoting thievery on
We
GFAP.
talk about piracy all the
Theoretically.
time.
Theoretically, that makes
If
sense.
buying isn't owning, then
Piracy
piracy isn't
isn't
stealing.
Yep, I know.
How much is the R2D2?
The R2D2 is $99.99.
Wiggles!
Not as expensive as the Tato's gonna be, admittedly. Still kind of expensive, but
Would you like to buy some Wiggles?
I do want to buy. I want to buy some Legos.
I kind of want Legos. Don't know if I want to buy
We could put a
them.
Lego set. We could go 50-50 on
We should
one.
get 3 of 1, just to see how slow you guys are at building.
Sweet. That
Because
seems
you guys,
like a
I
challenge.
can guarantee. Let me see your fingers. Yeah, not master builder fingers.
We'll see about that.
Master
We can all do it
something.
on stream.
That'd be great. Oh, there's a.
You would full on see me like
I'll see this.
hardcore focused.
Here you go. This is a more involved Millennium Falcon, more closer to what I was expecting in price.
$900.
Tiny little people!
Wiggle! Look at the wiggle button!
What?
It's tiny!
Why is there a Cheeto on screen?
That's a good question. I don't know what.
What
that-
is
I
that?
don't know. Let's click on it and find out. It's available now. Let's add it to cart. Fuck
Literally,
yeah,
it's a
Scotty.
frickin' leg.
laser.
It's a Cheeto.
It's a laser.
It's
I
a-
don't know what it is.
It looks like
No,
a Cheeto.
that.
Oh, it's a
no.
brick separator.
Yeah,
that's what it
that's
is.
the part that's in the set in case you fuck up and you can take it apart.
Oh.
Or,
that's
you know, just-
handy. Don't fuck up.
Pull them apart.
But what
But
if
you gotta have
you
fingernails
can't?
for that.
And you can't
No, you
always do
don't.
that with these
You just
involved fucking
grip
things.
and
Or what if, like, again, this dude's like he's on back.
Do you
order.
not see how big those
This
plates are?
dude.
You don't need a Lego puller for that.
But have you seen those thin little Legos that you have to?
yeah,
fucking,
you literally just.
I don't have grip strength, man.
Or you can just use the tool that you were given because it's handy.
and so you don't
You
break
want to know
shit.
something else that's handy? Not fucking up the first time on a Lego set. Do it right the first time, and you won't need no Lego puller.
You know he's right. Just get good.
Scrub lord.
I think we should move on from the Legos.
Wiggle!
Like, there is actually a new game coming out this August, Star Wars Outlaws, and we have a trailer.
Well, yeah, is it at the top or the bottom of the page?
It's at the top. It's the Dom trailer.
Can you play the trailer?
Yes,
please?
let's play the trailer.
I want this standoff to go on a little longer.
You know, I love the tension of y'all staring, you know, while I'm in the middle, but
Man, those mouth movements pretty trash. Tells you the quality of the game.
Remember we used to just enjoy games with polygons?
I mean, I could enjoy them if they're made good enough.
It's an opportunity to make millions. Hey, Vess. The underworld's favorite new scout.
Oh.
We meet at last.
What do you want?
Zarek Vetch. They're new, rich, and lethal. You crossed their boss Slero, and now he wants you gone. Rob his fortune, buy your freedom.
I see.
This job, it's a death wish.
Oh shit.
I'm in.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool looking.
By your reputation. You want to survive?
It's a trap.
Know the players.
You're new to this world. Come back when you're not.
Jabba, right?
Oh shit. Jabba's alive?
Anything? I got a whole crew surrounding this. Okay, we're skipping that part. For about as long as I can remember,
Oh my god, it's so cute.
it's been me and Nix.
I love it.
Doing what we have to.
Did we not notice the stormtrooper walking up behind her?
I didn't notice, no. I was looking at the axolotl thing.
But if we're gonna pull this off, we need the right crew. And the right ship.
Nice.
First try.
I hire you because you are one of the best hunters in the Outer Rim.
She's more connected than you let on, Slero. Vess is mixed up in something bigger. The Outer Rim is a dangerous place.
Do you think the Outer Rim has jobs?
Piece of the galaxy. All I want.
You know, I'd like to assume they have rim jobs.
So I'm gonna risk it all.
Oh, sorry, outer rim jobs.
I don't know, it sounds like it.
Hey, look, spiders.
I don't like those scooters.
Star Wars Outlaws pre-order available now.
Included with Ubisoft Plus.
Oh, it's a good thing that I already have. Fun.
I don't think I have Ubisoft Plus. But I think that looks cool. I think I will play that.
Okay.
Oh, you guys didn't think so?
No.
No?
It's literally space Uncharted.
Never played Uncharted.
Have you played Far Cry?
No, she hasn't.
Have you played Far Cry?
Yeah, I remember Far Cry.
Okay. Far
remember
Cry or
Uncharted too.
Uncharted with Damian Drake?
Yeah.
It's literally what that is.
That's what that is?
Same movement, same body models, just stretched, same facial movements. CGI is terrible. And the way that she was stealthing around that wall, full on Uncharted 4.
Okay.
Or Assassin's Creed, you know, however you want to mash that up.
I haven't played any of those.
It's just
games.
recycled content.
We shall see.
Well, I think it looks cool. It's coming out on August 30th. The little axolotl thing is cute.
Eh.
Let's see. This one says Outlaws is Star Wars through and through, but what really caught my eye is the abundance of aliens Ubisoft has packed into these worlds. It's hardly the first Star Wars game to pull on the film's various races. Rhodians like Greedo, Twi'leks with their long head tails, yada yada. But even in this short glance, they seem really well represented here, which makes sense given Outlaws' focus on the criminal underworld and other folks on the Galactic Rim.
And of course, the main character is a human.
It's a human
Human.
lady.
Couldn't have
Cool
just been
head.
a freaky alien from the Outer Rim. No.
It
Nobody thinks the best outlaw is the giant bug monster.
I
with
do
the
agree.
minigun.
I do agree. What would make that game really cool and put it, maybe give it a little edge over games like Uncharted and Far Cry would be if, say, in alternate modes, you don't play as the human lady, you can play as other races and their stories, maybe as DLC or
I think
something
the whole
at
story
least.
would have been better.
Don't
if you were
give
allowed to
them
play as one of
ideas, because they'll make that 10,000 microtransactions.
I think the whole story would be a lot better if you're allowed to play as one of the elephant people instead.
Yes.
Instead of using a lightsaber, you just beat people with your trunk. Just
Yeah,
Or stomp them.
that sounds pretty good.
I'm down. We're getting a delivery? A special GFAP delivery.
Sweet. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Make sure to pass me the important part.
Thank you. We'll be back after the short break.
We'll be back after these messages.
Wiggles!
Hours later.
And we're back! Well,
Welcome to the second part of The Fappening.
it's still happening. Well,
It's really hard for him this time.
we just got done talking about the
Give
Star
us a
Wars
hand.
Outlaws game that's coming out this August. But, you know, if you need a Star Wars game to play before then, before we were recording, Muffin was telling us about a Star Wars zombie game.
Yeah, it's Dead Space, but with stormtroopers.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And it's free.
And apparently it's free and on Steam.
It is.
Ain't that right?
Yes, it's free and on Steam.
On Steam.
And it's called Star Wars Death Troopers. And I just want to watch a little bit of the trailer.
Make sure to unmute it.
Oh, yeah, that might be helpful. Don't tell me what to do! I can't believe you right now. What planet am I? This doesn't look like Star Wars to me.
Also, it seems really quiet for like an apocalypse.
Because it's ambient.
You're ambient.
It says ambient sounds.
You're ambient.
I don't think you looked up an actual trailer. I think you just looked up, like, scenes.
Is that what this? What is this even? I thought it was a trailer. Is that the bottom?
About where your brain cells are right now.
What is this? Okay, never mind. This isn't even a fucking trailer. This doesn't even look like
It's
Star
like
Wars.
the devs going through, like...
All the things you got.
Oh, lame.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, weird flex.
Hey, but
okay.
you know, it's on Steam, right?
Yeah, look it up on Steam.
And free.
Just don't look too far into my library.
I will not look too far into your library.
Hey, it's National Matcha Day, apparently.
Fuck!
Dark Emperor.
That one's not me.
Who
That's
is
the
that?
guy I wanted to shut
Wiggles.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, from the last stream where you
Yeah.
guys were like, who
He
is this
lo-
guy that's changing his games every 5 seconds?
Sure as hell not a fan.
Imagine.
Oh, is it not on here?
Did you by any chance spell it wrong?
I might have. Let me see if it's 2 words, but I know how to spell death and I know how to spell trooper.
Are you sure?
Oh, we got Warhammer. Battlefront Classic. Still
Lego-
overwhelmingly
Lego
negative.
Star Wars.
Well, it looks like it's not on Steam anymore. Bummer. Alright.
You know, in the Star Wars Classic, you could type something. I think it's in the cheat screen. You can type Jub Jub and it makes everone into babies.
That's adorable.
And babies start shooting each other with lasers.
Wikipedia. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's a book? What the fuck?
Currently, the demo is on itch.io.
Okay, so it's coming to Steam.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big Lego ship.
I'm not sure if it's made of Legos, actually.
This is the prison vessel Purge requesting permission to dock. Our hyperdrive is damaged and we are in need of immediate assistance. Imperial Star Destroyer, do you copy? Is anyone there?
No.
Sir, their comm is up, but we have no response.
Destroyer 316, this is the commander of the Purge. As a result of your repeated failure to acknowledge our distress call, I hereby authorize the salvage of your ship. Prepare to be boarded.
Oh, Christ.
Bum bum bum.
Oh,
That was it.
and that was for the book. That's pretty much the game, isn't it?
Essentially. I mean, you can just think of how Dead Space would be as stormtroopers, and that's what the game would be.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Have you not played Dead Space?
Nope.
Nope.
Nobody has.
Have you played Dead Space?
I have.
He's played a lot of games,
He
clearly.
doesn't usually play horror games though, so.
Let's find a good.
You don't get to run away from me. You're the monster. Come back here and scare me.
What?
Have you ever seen the famous eye scene where there's a laser that just drills into the eye?
No.
Can't say that I
It's
have.
horrifying.
Oh, we're gonna watch it
That
now.
sounds like something I would remember.
This is the first game.
Oh. Ew.
Oh.
So all of these people that are like deformed like that, those are humans.
Ew.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I agree with that logic. Oh god, third person is not my favorite, admittedly.
Technically, it's just shoulder view.
Still, I don't... Yeah. I guess the shoulder view's not the worst. Okay.
And the whole time, that gun that he's using, you don't find ammo for it until after a fight.
Oh no.
So you have to sparingly use your ammo the entire time.
See, I like Doom, because if you just shoot them a certain way, you get more ammo. Ew.
He just bashed his own face into the wall until he died.
I mean, if I were deformed like that...
I don't even think he was deformed. He just didn't want to die the other way.
I mean, you know.
You know, it's either by his choice or being ripped apart.
Christ.
This is also a game famous for you couldn't save them. There was a window.
Yeah.
You just watch and you get scarred for
Windows
life.
are apparently
Hey, look, it's
indestructible
Fallout.
to your character.
Or no, it's Homelander.
It's only... But he's wearing the back device from Archer.
No, he's not. Because he's about to rip it off of him.
Oh. Well, and he is still wearing it. He just hasn't gotten it removed yet.
Let's see, the guy was dead.
Ew, ew,
But now
ew,
it's being
ew,
morphed.
Ew. Okay, I think that's enough.
That's
It's never
something
enough.
that if you like saw firsthand, you never
I would
unsee.
puke and cry and scream and so many
should
other
just-
reactions.
You just
They're
think to
free
yourself,
on,
well, I'm not sleeping
it's
tonight.
free on Game Pass.
Yeah, so this is pretty much this virus here is what happens inside the Star Wars universe.
Okay. That's horrifying. Okay, then. Well, to end this episode off, guess what we've got coming?
What's that?
A new movie!
Shocker.
Right? When did this come out? This was announced January 9th, 2024, but it missed my radar. Star Wars has announced a new movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu, from director Jon Favreau. Let's see. Jon Favreau is directing a new Star Wars movie titled The Mandalorian and Grogu. It will go in production later this year, so it'll probably come out late next year. Favreau created the Disney Plus series The Mandalorian, which follows a helmet-wearing bounty hunter, played by Pedro Pascal, who starts the show on the run to protect a young, adorable alien named Grogu, better known by fans as Baby Yoda. It's unclear where the upcoming film will fit into the timeline of the live-action series, which has aired 3 seasons and is currently in development on the 4th. I have loved telling stories set in the rich world that George Lucas created, Favreau said in a statement. The prospect of bringing the Mandalorian and his apprentice Grogu to the big screen is extremely exciting.
Muffin, how do you feel about The Mandalorian?
Didn't watch it. Didn't really care to.
I like the first season.
I like the first
and
season
then I
as
didn't
well.
watch it.
Mm.
I thought the first season was a great ending point.
Yeah.
The way all these like new movies that are coming out, it reminds me about like Call of Duty. Anything after Black Ops 2 is just dog shit.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with all the standard films. Anything after the
Well, they
last
stopped-
standard Star Wars
They
film,
stopped making
dog
their
shit.
own stuff, and and either just went to like a totally different genre and started making nonsense up, or they just do the same thing repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For fan service.
Yeah.
That's why. Definitely wish it didn't go to Disney.
Yeah, it probably wasn't great for Star
I'd
Wars.
rather see Star Wars burn.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Sad I'm seeing a fate much worse.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta put the dog down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
An odd way of saying it, but sure.
All right, where's Joe?
No! Don't you dare touch that dog.
It's probably for the best.
He is a treasure.
He's a trooper, all right.
Need stormtrooper.
He's got the black and white. So.
It looks like the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie is currently set for May 22nd, 2026. So we've got 2 years. Oh, hey, it'll be on your daughter's 2nd birthday.
Meow.
Wow.
Too bad she's never gonna see it.
Can I still dress her up as Baby Yoda?
That's gonna be a you and my wife kind of question. So.
That's what I did for.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
Because I'm just gonna go. Mom put this out, so we're gonna put this on.
See,
That's a good way to live.
I seriously, and they let me do it. I have to find the pictures, but for Halloween a few years ago, I begged my niece Catherine to let me dress up her daughter. She was still a baby, obviously, as Baby Yoda, and she let me, and it was adorable because she loved that costume so much. She wore there's like a beanie with the Yoda ears on it, and she wore that thing until she literally outgrew it. It was so cute.
Oh, so like what's her name from Bob's Burgers?
Louise.
Louise, yeah.
She's my favorite.
Of course she
that
is.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Tracks.
Yeah. It makes all the sense.
What do y'all think? Are y'all excited for the new Star Wars movie? What's share?
No.
Not really.
Share your opinions. I have plenty of them, as you can tell.
So many opinions.
I like Rogue One, and after that I knew it was going to go downhill.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, you let us know on our GFAP socials. What are some of your favorite Star Wars memories? What's your favorite movie? Do you think release date is the better way to watch them, or chronologically? Let us know here on our GFAP socials, because we have them now, and we're totally active on them, right, guys?
I am. I don't know about you guys. Let us know about your favorite Star Wars Wago set, too.
Yeah, Wagos! Do you buy Star Wars Wagos?
Wago sets?
Wago sets?
Yes.
Wagos.
Wagos. And God damn it.
Until next time, Wagos!
Wagos! Tell us all about your Wago experiences and your Star Wars experiences.
Star Wars! Wagos!
Here on my socials, I have all of them. Tumblr, Twitter. I go live on Twitch periodically.
Tumblr?
Yes, Tumblr.
Hi, 2009's calling.
Let me know. I answer all my own messages, comments, and DMs.
You can find me at Tiny and Adorable, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
And you can find all my links at linktree/Muffin Sincere.
And until next time, remember, may the Force be with you.
And way goes away.
Way goes away.